Here's the analysis result for the guy you filled out the survey for. He scores B+. He's a good guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He will often talk big about his ambitions, but he may not follow through with enough action to see real success in his career. While he's clever and full of creative ideas, his energy to stick with tough tasks and routines is low, so things tend to stall. He might impress people in conversations or with his vision, but his progress will be slow unless someone else pushes him along.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he will stay calm and not let emotions take over. He doesn't get easily rattled, nor does he make a big scene or blame others. You won't see big tantrums or panic, but don't expect heroic comebacks either.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People at work usually find him thoughtful and caring, though not always easy to work with. He's not very polite and can come off as blunt or unfiltered, which sometimes rubs others the wrong way. Overall, he's more likely to have mixed relationships. Some admire him, some keep their distance.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
If you shine at work, he'll genuinely be proud of you and show support. He isn't the type to feel jealous or threatened by your success. Instead, he'll listen, encourage, and celebrate with you even if he doesn't match your energy.
What if you start earning more than him?
You don't need to worry about him resenting you or feeling small if you earn more. He's quite secure in who he is and doesn't measure himself by money or status. He's more interested in warmth and kindness than in competing over paychecks.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He isn't very careful when it comes to managing money and may spend without much planning. He tends to go with the flow, often buying things he likes in the moment instead of saving up or making budgets. While he isn't reckless, he's not the type to track every rupee or worry about the future.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He mostly lives within his means but isn't strict about budgeting or planning for the future. Sometimes, if he sees something beautiful or feels inspired, he may spend extra without thinking about the long term cost. He prefers to enjoy the present instead of worrying too much about what others think.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He's open hearted and generous, both with his time and his money. When someone needs help or comfort, he's ready to give without counting costs or holding back. You'll see him share freely, whether it's buying gifts, treating friends, or lending a helping hand.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He's generally open and straightforward about money. You don't have to worry about him hiding his spending or trying to control the purse strings. He prefers honesty and doesn't play games about what was spent or saved.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared, not just left to you alone. He doesn't hold on to old fashioned ideas where only women handle chores. Instead, he'll step in and help out, especially when he sees you need support.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's ready to get his hands dirty and actually help with chores and diapers, not just stand by and watch. You won't find him bossing you around or acting like it's only your responsibility. His way is gentle and kind, and he cares about making things fair.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He genuinely tries to understand your side and doesn't argue just to win or prove he's right. When you speak up about something that bothers you, he listens with an open heart and wants to support you. You'll feel heard and respected, not shut down by stubborn arguments.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
Even when he's angry, he stays respectful and doesn't lash out with hurtful words or aggressive actions. You won't see him shouting, slamming doors, or making cruel remarks. His way of handling anger is calm and soft, so you won't feel scared or ashamed.
Does he have a bad temper?
No, he doesn't get angry very quickly. He's generally steady, and it takes a lot to really upset him. You won't find yourself tiptoeing around his moods or worrying about sudden outbursts.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He can say sorry and own up to his mistakes rather than blaming you. If something goes wrong, he's willing to admit it and doesn't make excuses or shift the blame onto you. You'll notice that he's open to having honest talks and wants to fix things together.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
Yes, he will respect your boundaries and understands that no truly means no. He cares about your comfort and safety. So if you say no or set limits, he listens without pushing or arguing. With him, you can expect respect for your choices, big or small, every time.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
No, he's not the type to take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy. He understands that everyone has ups and downs and your feelings matter to him. Instead of sulking or making you feel guilty, he shows kindness and patience.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He knows how important personal things and special memories are, and he would never use them to hurt, embarrass, or shame you later. If you ever feel vulnerable, he'll protect your trust and treat you with respect.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful and not easily distracted by other women. He cares deeply about emotional bonds and values, kindness and sincerity in relationships. You won't see him chasing after attention or flirting just to impress others.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
No, he isn't over possessive or jealous. He trusts you and doesn't act controlling or suspicious over who you talk to or where you go. His gentle and secure nature means he gives you space and respects your freedom.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
No, his protective nature isn't a hidden sign of a controlling personality. When he cares for you, it comes from genuine kindness and concern, not from wanting to control where you go or who you meet. He looks out for you as a teammate, not as a boss.
Now, on to the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He will see parenting as a team effort, and won't expect you to do most of the work alone. He believes in working together and wants to share the joys and challenges of raising children. You'll find him caring and willing to support you rather than leaving everything up to you.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he will stay calm and not lose his temper. He's patient and handles mistakes or emotions gently, choosing to talk things through rather than yell or punish harshly. With him, home feels like a safe place, even when things go wrong.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support your role as a mother and also respect you as your own person. He understands that you have your own dreams, interests, and needs beyond family life. Instead of boxing you into one role, he encourages you to grow and enjoy your own passions.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later, after kids and marriage, change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he isn't the kind of man who supports your career now only to ask you to quit after you have a child. He respects your choices and appreciates your hard work, whether before or after starting a family. You won't face sudden pressure or guilt about leaving your job once you become a mother.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth, not just fake politeness. His caring nature means he genuinely wants to connect and make them feel welcome. Even if he speaks directly or isn't overly formal, his actions will reflect true kindness. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he will handle it calmly and won't make things worse. He doesn't get angry or react with harsh words, so you won't see fights or heated scenes. If problems come up, his steady nature helps keep peace and makes it easier for everyone to settle down.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
No, he won't expect you to suddenly change and act like a traditional supportive wife just for his relatives. How he treats you kindly and with respect will be the same, whether you're alone together or with his family. With him, you can be yourself both at home and in front of family.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will support you and not just stay out of it or side with others. He cares about your feelings and knows it's important to stand together as a couple, especially in tough times. With him, you won't feel stranded. He's there to back you up and work things out as a team.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a mummy's boy who blindly takes his mother's side in every conflict. While he cares about his family, he also respects you and your feelings. He won't ignore your concerns or leave you struggling alone.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He won't share every detail of your fights or private life with his mother or sister. He understands the importance of keeping personal matters between you two and respects your privacy. This helps build strong trust in your relationship, making you feel safe and respected.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
So this is why this guy scores B+. He's a good guy. Being in a relationship with this man feels gentle, caring, and mostly drama free. He's supportive and enjoys quiet moments, sharing warmth and kindness without being pushy or demanding.